name's Sarah. I'm studying at the piano at the University of Music.
The lady is a pianist who has won various awards.
I know who she is. Please, feel free to take a seat as well, Mr. Albert.
I must decline. I am but a butler.
So, what's your request? Recently, there's been someone who looks just like me appearing around me. Just like you? She doesn't just look similar. Her clothing and hairstyle... everything about her is just like me. And this hasn't been happening once. It's been several times now. It's somewhat unnerving. A doppelganger? Huh? Do you think it might have been a doppelganger?
And what would that be?
It's said that in the world there are 3 people who look just like you. Normally, things are made so that you never meet them, but...
And those guys are called doppelgangers?
So, that means that there are 3 people who look just like me? That sounds like fun! It's not something you should find fun. What do you think would happen if you came across a doppelganger? What do I think would happen? I'm sure it would be a little awkward. But if our tastes in clothing are the same, we can share outfits. But that's not it at all. You would die. What? Since long ago, they've said that meeting a doppelganger is a sign of imminent death. So if you were to meet one... Stop that, Ernest. Huh? You misunderstand. It's not definite or anything like that.
You need to get a clue.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Please could you somehow save the lady?
You've got it. Well, this is an interesting case. I, Katrielle Layton, will take on the case of the lookalikes' appearances. Woohoo! So, where did you see her lookalike? I think the first time I saw her was during a concert. Huh? It disturbed me, so I decided to ignore it, but then... The other day I saw her while I was out shopping, and as well as I was attending the university. That makes a total of 3 times. Are you sure that there isn't another student that looks exactly like you? No, I haven't heard about anyone like that. Then it must mean that she really is a doppelganger.
Please save the lady.
It'll be alright. Leave it to me. Is something wrong, Miss Layton? No. We'll be counting on you then.
So, Kat, what's your plan from here on out?
I'll start the plan tomorrow. Plan? Universities really do have a lovely atmosphere. Miss Layton, what exactly is this plan of yours?
Are we just on a stakeout as of right now?
Well, we don't really have it.
That's really not a plan, though.
And doppelgangers might only be visible to the people that they're copies of. Huh? Really? Kat, you're here already, I see. Yes, you have to strike while the iron is hot. Could it be that you've already found a hint? No, I have no clues at all.
Don't say so confidently.
Kat, I changed my mind. Please forget about this case. What? It's kind of silly, isn't it? There's no such thing as doppelgangers after all. But you saw one with your own eyes, didn't you? I've been tired because of my piano lessons lately, so that might be the cause. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Sorry for troubling you. I'll be off then.
Well, that was disappointing.
Give it back! That's my balloon!
Why did you steal it from me then?
If you catch us, we'll give it back.
But both of you are faster than me! Hey, you two! Why would you do that?
What's your problem?
This has nothing to do with you.
Abby's balloon! Huh? Abby's balloon got stuck.
It's not even an adult can get that.
If I get that down, will you give her back her balloon? you go. If you like that girl, don't do things that'll make her hate you. Now, be honest and apologize.
I'm sorry.
You're both hopeless.
Wow.
You get along okay? You're more of a tomboy than I imagined. You see, I'm not really a rich girl. Until I was taken by my family when I was 5, I lived out in the countryside. In front of my butler, I acted properly, but this is the real me. I feel like we could be good friends. Thank you. But that's how things are, so please forget about me.
Miss Layton, that's...
Sarah, you look awfully pale after your last concert. Miss Sarah?
That's way too look-alike to be true.
Honest, Cheryl, we're going after her. Right! Miss Sarah? My head! Miss Sarah? Please keep yourself together. Are you alright? I'm fine now, sorry. What happened? When I thought I saw the girl that looked like me, my head felt like it was splitting apart.
Miss Layton, don't you think that was the Doppelganger?
Miss Sarah, were the two walking with her look-alike your friends? They're my classmates. We're good friends.
They seemed like they were getting along well. Does that mean even her personality is the same as yours?
Alright, let's go catch that doppelganger. Please stay here, Miss Sarah. Don't, that's dangerous.
She's right, it really is.
I'm fine now. I'll stay at home for a while. I'll take some days off and consider distancing myself from this university. So, you can forget about all this, huh?
Sarah,
Gordon!
please listen to what I have to say just one more time.
Stop there, you stalker.
You obstinate troublemaker.
What?
Stalker?
The lady said she had no idea who you were.
Sarah's my girlfriend, and I have the right to ask her what she has to say.
You're still going on about that, you delusional stalker?
Let go of me.
Hey, calm down!
What's going on here?
What does this all mean? She doesn't seem like she doesn't know him.
All of you, please calm yourselves. Now let's enjoy some sweets.
How do we end up here of all places?
If everyone eats something sweet, they're sure to become honest.
You just want to eat, don't you?
You all have some too.
So, what do you mean when you called him a stalker?
I'm no stalker.
A few days ago, this man suddenly appeared before the lady.
Sarah, I can't go on like this. Please listen to what I have to say.
What?
Was he an acquaintance of yours?
I don't know him.
Sarah.
Could it be that you're a stalker? The lady said she didn't know you.
But today she opened her heart to me. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Don't talk to her like that.
I don't mind if you want to break up, but could you at least tell me why? You.
Can't you see that you're troubling her?
Cat, you gotta do something about this.
Sarah, your earring is really cute.
Hey, get a clue.
Did you get it from your boyfriend as a present? No, this is a memento of my mother. I brought it with me when I moved from my hometown to my current home. I see!
And what is it that you see exactly?
Milady, I think you should tell him again firmly. You should tell him to stop following you around.
Sarah, please tell me how you really feel.
Please, don't come near me again. It's only a bother.
Huh? Sarah?
I have nothing more to say.
If that's how you feel, I won't come see you anymore. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Wait! The mystery is history! What? Are you serious?
Why now?
Everyone, Miss Layton has solved the mystery of the doppelganger. I still have no idea what's going on. These are the important points. Just what kind of truth is hidden behind this case? Let's have Miss Layton tell us her thoughts. Please explain, Miss Layton, what's the meaning behind all of this? This mystery is just like the raisin sandwich. It was so deep with its true sandwich between two biscuits.
That's fine and dandy, but tell us what the truth is already.
Allow me to explain. The bittersweet truth of love hidden behind the doppelganger mystery, that is. The true identity of the doppelganger who showed herself before Sarah numerous times. That would be her twin sister. Obviously. What? Her twin sister?
What did you say?
Oh, wait a minute. But that makes sense because they look and sound the same, but what about their personalities? The woman we saw, who looked just like Miss Sarah, was happily talking with two of Miss Sarah's good friends. Even if they were twins, it would be hard for her to trick close friends into thinking she was her sister. That's true. But if she's not too close with the people she's talking to, wouldn't it be simple? What do you mean? We must understand something. The woman we spotted earlier walking with her friends was the real Miss Sarah. The sister, who pretended to be Miss Sarah, is this woman, right before our very own eyes.
What?
You're a different person from the Sarah who came to our office yesterday.
I didn't notice any difference at all.
If you're wondering about the differences, you look closely. The Miss Sarah who came to the office yesterday ate her pancake classily with a fork and knife. However, this woman cuts hers only with a fork. Furthermore, including her actions and speech, there were plenty of other points worth doubting. And when you were getting that boy's balloon, something didn't feel quite right. That happened because of your own kindness, didn't it? Finally, the deciding factor was your earring. You have a moon-shaped earring, but Miss Sarah had a star-shaped earring. When I found out those were a split pair of your mother's memento, I realized the two of you were twins. I'd expect nothing less of you, Kat. You've got me. Yesterday you were watching us from outside the office. Then today, because you didn't want us to find out that you existed, you pretended to be Miss Sarah, met with us, and tried to cancel the investigation. And once we saw the real Miss Sarah, you pretended to suffer from a headache and stopped us from chasing after her.
So that's what that was all about.
But they're sisters! Why would she sneak around like that? Why wouldn't she want her existence to be known? That's because we're a pair of cursed sisters. Sis! Miss Sarah?
They've got the exact same face.
It's been a long time, Lena. So you've noticed it after all, Miss Sarah. Your doppelganger's true identity, that is. That's right. I wanted to see my younger sisters, so I thought about asking you for help, then made my request like that. What do you mean by cursed sister? We identical twins were born on the day of the lunar eclipse. In the village we were born in, we were hated for being a bad omen. Then our parents died in an accident, so the villagers blamed it on us because we were cursed and decided to separate us. Sis! Lena, put up your hand! This is Mom's earring! Even if we're far away from each other, we're connected! So don't cry, okay? Sis! Sis! We never saw each other after that. So that's why she was watching you from the shadows. Miss Lena, you found out about your sister's activity as a pianist and looked up to and cheered for her in secret. That's why you imitated her hairstyle and fashion sense and even went to her concerts, am I right? If that was all there was to this, you could have continued watching her from afar, but a certain incident spawned chaos in this incident. A certain incident? That incident was Miss Lena falling in love with Mr. Corden!
What does that mean?
Having fallen in love with Mr. Gordon, Miss Lena spoke of her admirable sister's names and achievements and got to know him as Miss Sarah.
Unbelievable.
Feeling guilty about her actions, Miss Lena suddenly broke up with him.
So that's what this was about.
But then after that, Mr. Gordon couldn't let himself give up.
Of course not. It was so sudden.
What should I do? At this rate, Gordon will trespass in the university to meet my sister, and then she'll find out about the existence and how I pretended to be her.
What's with this skit?
Flustered, Miss Lena came to the university and tried to keep Miss Sarah from meeting Mr. Gordon. That's right. But the two of you met anyways, and I got seen by you. I really am no good.
So that's the truth behind the doppelganger.
I've always looked up to you, sis. I'm a worthless country bumpkin, but just thinking about how I was such a great pianist's younger sister made me feel proud. I wanted to get at least a little closer to you, so after I graduated high school, I moved to London and bought clothes to look just like you, and then I went to a few of your concerts. That was enough to satisfy me. But...
Watch out. Are you alright?
Yes!
Huh? Would you happen to be Miss Sarah? The pianist Sarah?
I couldn't tell him he was mistaken, and went with whatever he said. The time I spent with him made me happy. He was a very warm person. I thought that lying was bad, so I continued on saying to myself that each date would be the last one.
Here.
Thank you! It was fun. But I'm so stupid. There's no way I could be happy continue on like that.
I want you to meet my parents.
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll like you, Sarah. My parents are your fans. Would you perform for them?
I thought that I had to put this to an end, and then I broke up with him. Please excuse me. Goodbye.
I won't give up on you. I'll keep coming to see you. I won't give up on you.
And just like Kat said, my lies caused all this chaos. I'm sorry for deceiving you, Gordon. But this is the real me. The real me is just a fake from the countryside who can't play piano. I'm sorry for selfishly getting close to you too, sis. But I'm going back to the countryside, so I'll go away soon. So please forget about this. Lena. Goodbye!
I'm disappointed, Sarah. No, Lena. You really thought I fell in love with you because of your achievements and titles?
Well, that's what you kept saying.
That's simply not true. I loved your smile. Your bright and honest smile.
The same smiles.
I loved how you're kind to children, too. And you're kind and straightforward. You get embarrassed a little easily. You always made me feel empty. I mean happy. I don't care about your achievements or titles. I love who you are inside. Lena, I'm going to ask you again. Please, marry me.
But I'm not great like my sister.
Hey, who's being dishonest now?
You can do it, lady. Lena. Please take care of me.
Oh, Lena, of course.
Yay! 1, 2, congratulations!
I'm so happy for them.
And you thought she was a doppelganger. Forget about a sign of imminent death. That was a sign of imminent happiness.
That's right! The truth is always stranger than fiction. Cat's Mini Corner. This time we will talk about biscuits. Here in England, it is customary to eat biscuits by dipping them in milk tea and eating them. The biscuit melts and spreads flavor in your mouth. You should try it.